Hello, everyone, and welcome to the HHWShow podcast featuring myself, OV1, baby. And we're going to cover, that's right, we as in you and I, the WWE Draft 2023. We'd like to know your input and your emphasis on what's happening, covering Smackdown on April 28th episode. And of course, today on Smackdown, Low Down, because a lot more has been mentioned on who's in the draft, who got selected, and everything else. And there's still a lot of superstars left out that we're going to find out on Monday Night Raw. So let's continue here. Once again, you're listening to the HHW show, and you can listen to my podcast and any of your favorite podcast platform. And to start off with round one, the draft, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman are drafted to Smackdown. Now, the first three right there, I can't believe it, because why not mention the Usos, right? And when I first, found out about this, publicized and everything, I got to thinking that the Usos are not going to be on SmackDown. I'm predicting that they're going to be on Raw. And after what happened at the main event on SmackDown, losing for a chance to, one, calling out that the match was for Roman Reigns, they ended up losing the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. And once again, they cannot do it. They had a rematch versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it at all. And therefore, I got a feeling that they're going to be stuck at Raw. And if that's the case, damn, man, there's something more deep stuff that's going to happen, because is Paul Heyman really pulling the strings on what's going on? Is he trying to separate? Is Roman Reigns trying to separate and not be with his cousins? And I got a feeling that's going to happen. I think that's the only way that you could separate and dismantle the bloodline just like that. Cody Rhodes drafted to Raw, and he remains there. And man, I guess that's the latest, that he's not going to get an opportunity to face Roman Reigns. He has a big hands to fill when he goes against Brock Lesnar during the next premium event, but it doesn't look like he's going to get the opportunity to become the undisputed champion, as he came so close at WrestleMania to drop Roman Reigns. But there's still another championship out there that's scheduled later on in the month of May. Bianca Belair is drafted to SmackDown. Could we see a title exchange after the Premium Live event, or WrestleMania Backlash? If so, this is going to be pretty interesting to see Bianca Belair, the current Raw Women's Champion, who is going to go ahead and become the SmackDown Champion, and Rhea Ripley, who is the SmackDown Women's Champion. And I don't see her losing the title at Backlash, but it'll be surprising if she did. But if, let's say, Rhea Ripley doesn't, if she does lose, man, that'd be amazing, right? But no, I just got a feeling Rhea Ripley's gonna be on Raw. That's my opinion. We'll see. Becky Lynch, former 6-time Women's Champion, she remains on Raw, and that's good for business, because I got a feeling that her, after she, gets rid of her rival, okay, I got a feeling that I could see a possibility of her versus Rhea Ripley. That'll be a dream match to come. The Street Profits are drafted to SmackDown. The Imperium moving over to Raw and bringing the Intercontinental Championship. And if that's the case, I'm predicting that Austin Theory is moving down to SmackDown with the United States Championship. Edge is drafted to SmackDown, so therefore, he's not retiring. A lot of rumors speculating that he's going to retire, unless he's waiting to the SummerSlam or approach to the next WrestleMania. He's still in it. He has held 31 championships in WWE. He is the Hall of Famer. He was the King of the Ring, the Money in the Bank winner, and the Royal Rumble winner. What else is left for Edge? I mean, he's going to SmackDown, and he doesn't have a championship match against Roman Reigns unless the rules change or something. But what's the highest he could do? Go after the United States title? I don't know about this one. Matt Riddle, staying on Raw. He's the former two-time Raw Tag Team Champion, part of the RK Bro. He is the former United States Champion. I would like that to happen, to see him in Austin Theory, but let's scratch that and let's see if Matt Riddle could become the Intercontinental Champion. I mean, he did come close against AJ Styles while Styles was the Intercontinental Champion on his very first match, and then AJ Styles called an audible saying it wasn't a championship match. Bobby Lashley going on to Smackdown, baby. Yes. And to tell you a little bit more about Bobby Lashley, Bobby Lashley has never faced Roman Reigns in a championship match. However, they both faced each other twice in singles competition, and they're both 1-1. Pretty interesting to see if he could get the opportunity for the Undisputed Championship. He is the former two-time WWE Champion, a United States Army veteran, and definitely the 2023 Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner. So yeah, he is the number one contender in my book. If you're the Andre the Giant winner, you should be the number one contender for the world title. Drew McIntyre moves to Raw. He's a former two-time WWE champion, but he's been absent as of late. He is a former Intercontinental and a Tag Team champion. What can he do over there on Raw? I say that since Gunther is moving to Raw, believe it, Drew McIntyre versus Gunther should be the next match waiting to happen. Whoop. The OCs are going down to SmackDown. I like this move. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns will be a phenomenal match. Styles has not competed against Roman Reigns in his current championship run, but he has faced him before and he has not been successful, as he is 0-3 versus Roman Reigns. The Miz staying on Raw, and it makes sense, man, because he has his show, his reality TV show on USA Network. Why move The Miz? And besides, he is the best mid-card superstar on Monday Night Raw. The Damage Control are moving to SmackDown. Bayley, a former three-time Women's Champion, tagging along with Io and Dakota. They are the two-time Women's Tag Team Champions. Hey, it'll be pretty boring to see if Bayley and Bianca Belair go at it again, right? Like, we've seen it all on Raw. We've seen it when they made their debut again. Can this happen again? I don't know. I'm just very hard. I didn't think Bayley was going to move over, but hey, it is what it is. She's on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura already got a competition with Karrion Kross. But hey, he is a 2018 Royal Rumble winner, a former two-time Intercontinental and United States champion. Yeah, he is on Raw. Good for him. Glad that he is back. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Yes, current NXT Tag Team Champ. Congratulations to them. Both hail from Scotland, and they're going to beef up the tag team division. Indy Hartwell, the current NXT Women's Champion from Australia. She's moving to Raw. I like that move. I just hope that her character improves. Maybe there's a love story going on. And we'll tell you that in just a little bit. Because actually, I can tell you right now, Dexter Lumis is going on Raw. Both of them going to reunite. So will there be a love story waiting to happen? The Viking Raiders, Eric Ivar and Valhalla are going to be on Raw. Candice LeRae, the Maximum Male Models, Zoe Stark from NXT, JD McDonough from NXT, and Apollo Crews making that comeback. And Natalia, Sonya Deville, and Chelsea Green will all be on Raw. And on SmackDown, the Hit Row, Top Dollar, Ashanti T. Adonis, and B-Fab will be there. And lastly, Lacey Evans returns back to SmackDown. Now, it's not, I don't know what character she's gonna play in. Because every time they repackage her, it just doesn't last long. She sticks around for a couple of weeks and then she's out of nowhere. All right, plenty of females left on SmackDown. As you can see, currently all the ones that have been drafted, this is all right. You know, 9-9, 9 for SmackDown, 9 from Raw. It's all right. Look, it's looking good. It's looking good. But this here, the remaining superstars, Raw and SmackDown, all right, there are total about 21 superstars currently, and who knows how many more NXT superstars will get the call up. But there are rumors speculating that there might be another women's title. Could it be an Intercontinental Women's Championship? I would like that because a lot of these females are from different countries. That'd be pretty amazing to have a women's Intercontinental Champion. I'm all for it. I said it for a long time, but we need to keep it real when it comes to women's wrestling, because in the independent scene, it is outstanding. Let's go, WWE. Let's make this phenomenal, and let's make this a legit. You guys talk about revolution. You're talking about redoing all kinds of things. Listen, this is the moment where we select all these females and make a big storyline, not only for the World Championships, maybe a future Intercontinental Championship, and of course, let's make it real for the tag team division and stick two females together with history instead of trying to be at the last minute and getting them together. I'm down for that. And that's it, man. That is the WWE Draft so far. And again, we haven't mentioned like certain superstars. Like I'm already predicting Seth Rollins to remain at Raw because Becky Lynch is there, right? And then you got that new title that's going to be crowned. Now, you remember how Universal Championship was about with Seth Rollins versus the Demon? Yes. Why not? Maybe it's Seth Rollins again who will be in the finals. Can we see him versus Cody Rhodes? Or can we see someone fresh from NXT to challenge? I'm already predicting Seth Rollins in the finals for that title. He is the face of WWE. Many could argue between him and Roman Reigns, but it is what it is. And I can't wait to see how everything falls down when it comes to Monday Night Raw.